We go to Hawaii. Aloha! The state Supreme Court of Hawaii invokes the spirit of Hawaii in banning the Second Amendment. What? And gets trashed for it.
You stupid fuck!
This coming from the same state that allowed Maui to burn.
What the fuck? He ain't lying.
And no one raised an eyebrow.
Brilliant!
I'm Jazz Berganzo and this.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
So what's next? Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Jazz Berganzo. What's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Well, the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, instituted by our founding fathers, ensured by our founding fathers in regards to every man and woman to have the right to bear arms, to protect themselves. You know, of course, to hunt, but mostly for defense. We have seen over a number of years, and not just in the Democratic Party, but also in the Republican Party, to water down the Second Amendment, whether it's how many bullets, capacity, modifications, what have you, red flag laws. But this one is a new one. We go to the state of Hawaii, where the state Supreme Court has stepped in and says, you know what? We're going to invoke the spirit of Hawaii in regards to banning the Second Amendment. Now, what's the spirit of Hawaii, you may ask? Well, here we go. This comes out of the blaze. Aloha! Supreme Court of Hawaii is getting scorched online after anti-gun rights ruling based on the spirit of Aloha. I said spirit of Hawaii. It's the same damn thing. The state Supreme Court of Hawaii cited the spirit of Aloha in a 57-page ruling that residents did not have the Second Amendment right to bear arms. And it was mocked and ridiculed mercilessly on social media, as it should be. The quote, the spirit of Hawaii clashes with the federal mandate lifestyle that lets citizens walk around with deadly weapons during day-to-day activities. Read the ruling written by Justice Todd Eddings. I'm sure he's a life of the party. The history of the Hawaii Islands does not include a society where armed people move around the community to possibly combat the deadly aims of others, Eddings said. We hold that in Hawaii, there is no state constitutional right to carry firearms in public. Critics of the unanimous 5-0 ruling, shocker, excoriated the bizarre justification for denying a constitutional right. Quote, reading the Hawaii Supreme Court ruling, and I think it broke my brain. Since when is the spirit of Aloha or any sort of legal argument? Replied Hannah Hill of the National Association for Gun Rights. Another, yes, the spirit of Aloha causes the Constitution that allows the Hawaii Supreme Court to ignore or overrule SCOTUS, Ila Shapiro of the Manhattan Institute. Another, the Hawaiian State Supreme Court completely lost their minds and any credibility by ruling the Second Amendment does not apply to them, read a statement from the Gun Owners of America. Apparently the spirit of Aloha doesn't vibe with the right to keep and bear arms. Maybe the state of Texas can apply the spirit of Alamo to federal mandates. Nice. Another, the spirit of Aloha does not give any court the ability to override the constitutional Second Amendment rights. This is absolutely disgraceful, said Republican Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa. Well, and Joni Ernst has got much credibility as a bag of wet sand. Another, everyone is deservingly mockingly the spirit of Aloha, but it's instructive as well as funny. It's an opinion from which it comes from highlights nearly why living constitutionalism is so ridiculous. C.W. Cook of the National Review. Again, more stupidity coming out of Hawaii, more ignorance coming out of Hawaii, more brain deads coming out of Hawaii. As I said in the beginning of my intro, this is the same state that allowed Maui to burn and no one raised an eyebrow. Hawaii burned. Maui burned. And who was buying up all the land, around it? Yeah, some woman named Oprah Winfrey. And of course, she had the gall, along with Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. The Rock, to come out and say, hey, you know what? If you donate the monies, we will match the monies. The hypocrisy, the lack of self-awareness, the stupidity of it all got thoroughly mocked, and they got wrecked for it. And of course, you've had the people who live in Maui are the ones who suffered and paid the price by losing their homes and almost losing their lives. And some did. But not about that. The State Supreme Court of Hawaii, not the smartest of people. You really don't have to have that big of a law degree. I mean, I think if you worked in a law office once and you were secretary, you were pretty much nominated for the court. But when you invoke the spirit of aloha, some magical spirit, magical documentation, which of course no one ever heard of until 5 minutes ago, to basically say this supersedes Second Amendment rights. As Hawaii, as beautiful as the state is, great people, great food, great atmosphere, beautiful islands, beautiful water, scenery. Yeah, when it comes to their politics and their courts, yeah, it sucks balls. So anybody who is a Second Amendment advocate, who supports the right to bear arms, and you live in Hawaii, well, guess what, bud? Feel free to walk around with your, arms and do what you need to do. Because if you walk around, with your firearms present, in the state of Hawaii, make it very clear to them that we don't give a fuck. Second Amendment rights supersede this bullshit that's called the spirit of aloha. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell. Wow. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue to spread the word about the show. Help it continue to grow. And we'll see you next time. Peace.